Roll call shows that Ms. Thompson and Mr. Schiffer are absent. Item 2, approval of agenda. I'll entertain a motion.
I move to approve the agenda.
Go ahead. Motion by Mr. Miller, support by Dr. Huff. Roll call or discussion. Roll call vote, Ms. Fuller.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, motion passes. Item 3, communication. I have no written correspondence. I have no communication from the public. Item number 4, consent agenda. I'll approve a motion.
I move to approve the consent agenda.
Motion by Mr. Miller, support by Mr. Nash. Discussion. Roll call vote, Mr. Huff.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, motion passes. Item number 5, Board of Education reports. Mr. Petroli. Dr. Petroli.
Couple of different things. In front of each of you is something that Board of Education looked at on October 30, 2023. So short of a year ago, and those are the board work session items that are in 4 categories. I'm going to just briefly go through. You heard the word briefly, okay? Therefore, starting out with financial and district resources, student projections right at the top there, they're ongoing, so they continue to have updates. The first update you will receive will be certainly unofficial, but once students come a week or so thereafter, but the official one will not be coming until fall. Staff right sizing, that's ongoing. This year we did some right sizing in regards to staff. We do have recommendations this evening. Very pleased to look at some of our new staffing, but as far as right sizing, that is something that's ongoing. General operation budget, current school year, 23-24, that has been completed, and the Board of Education acted upon that in June. Upcoming school year, 24-25, the Board of Education also acted upon the budget for 24-25, and if you look right under there, it's at goals, 24-25, budget much improved. I think you need to agree that the budget has much improved, and I really want to thank our business office, Ben and Crystal also, working very hard in our budget process. 25-26, that'll be coming the following year. Are there any questions? Otherwise, I'm just going to go rather rapidly on this. Page 2, internal accounts, that is ongoing. We're not where we want to be at this time, but we're looking at putting more of those accounts on Skyward. That's a software program that we started here last fall, late last fall. The renewal of the non-homestead millage, we're very happy that the community passed that, so that has been completed. So that expires at the end of 2024. Financially, that, you do not see that in the 24-25 budget because it expires at the end of the calendar year 2024. But you'll see that the following year. But, so that has been completed. The business services transition, that continues to be ongoing. We continue to improve in the general ledger. Timesheets, we're hoping to get that going this year. When I say timesheets, electronic timesheets instead of on hard copy. Develop a building and ground plan, 1.7 there. Dan and Cody gave you an update this past spring, and Cody and myself will be developing a budget for the building and grounds for the future during the 24-25 school year. I would assume at this time it'll be sometime after January. Any questions on page 2? On page 3, review and develop transportation plan. Carla and Bill gave a report to the Board of Education and just a few months ago. And for the 24-25 year, we'll develop a budget and finances for the following year. And Carla, Bill, and myself will be working on that project. HR, we're close to being complete at the end of the 23-24 as best practices. However, we could not implement a few things in HR. Therefore, I will be coming to the Board of Education no later than September with a job description and a recommendation of what we need to do to continue to provide best practice in HR. The last thing there, negotiation, there were 5 master agreements, and 4 of the 5 the Board of Education approved, and we'll be going into closed session, the 5th one this evening after the board meeting. And we met today, and everything looks very positive in that area. 5 out of 5, okay? The next page, page 4, as far as the flow chart, that will be updated. There will be a few changes there, and that'll be presented to the board by the September board meeting. It might be as early as August board meeting, but for sure no later than September. Board agendas is something that's ad needed, and Mr. Jones and myself work on that. If something has to be changed or edited, either speak to Mr. Jones or myself. We'll certainly make any edits that are necessary. Board live binder, this is review and update, possibly remove certain items. Mrs. Woolley and myself worked on that several months ago, and that's been updated, and we removed certain areas of that live binder, and hopefully that's a little bit clearer for each of the board members. Board policies, as you know, it's ongoing. We do it twice, 2 readings, a first reading and a second reading. Very seldom would the board act on a policy the first time. It does happen when a policy comes to our desk and something that has to be implemented sooner than we really would like to. We'd like to have the board take a look at it before, but most of the time it's 2 readings. We have a 1 board policy that's coming to you this evening. It'll be in 2 readings. Emergency response and safety operations. Dan gave you an update in that this past spring, and that'll continue to be provided to the board. Board work session, we haven't done a lot as far as getting MASB. We've discussed it. I'm going to put a little survey to the board, hopefully next board meeting, what kind of a MASB board work session you would like. So that'll be upcoming for the 24-25 school year. Any questions on page 4? Did I hear a question? Okay. On page 5, special education. Again, the Board of Education received an update from Rochelle similar, 23, 24. Chris came to the board a couple different times, most recently at the last board meeting, and he will be coming to the board at least a couple times during the 24 to 25 school year. The wellness program was on hold, and the unfortunate thing that our nurse could not be here over the last few months of the board meeting, therefore we put that on hold, and she was working with Sean in the food service, so that will be coming to the board, the wellness program review. I'm hoping that this fall, later fall, early winter. Return to learning continuity, that was completed on October 1, 2023. Any questions on page 5? Page 6, review and update community communications that was reported on in 23-24, and it will also be provided during this school year. The same thing with staff communications, that will be provided more 24-25. The web page is ongoing. It's been updated 4, 5, or even the 6th time, I believe, was just for the last report that the Board of Education approved the budgets, the transparency page. We've received a letter from Michigan Department of Education, the finance department of that, and they approved our web page and said that it looks very good. Strategic plan, that's another thing that we've not done anything during 23-24 except for review, but hopefully we'll take a look in more detail for 24-25. Any questions on page 6? So I would say over the last, since October 30, over 3/4 of these have been addressed, and they will continue to be on. In regards to the millage, you see a pamphlet in front of you. It's a special education millage. It's two-sided. The special education millage vote is coming up. It'll be August 6th. It is very important for our county to go out and vote and approve this. Hopefully they can approve this millage. In regards to that, Dr. Kinishek from CC RISA spoke to us a few months ago, if you recall that. So if you have any questions, feel free to give my office a call.
Is this an increase?
It is increased to establish it back to the original mills that have been reduced since the Italy rollback. Yes, it will be an increase from what's presently, but it's not an increase in millage, it's to take care of the Italy rollback. Same thing that we did
3 months ago.
Yes, that was with the non-mills.
Yep.
Correct. And you can see the benefits to the students there. It'll be over 20 years that will be enacted. I can say percentage-wise, Ovid-Elsie has many students that use the special ed millage, both at the Educational Center for Clinton County RISA as well as in-house here for our students.
Will this get pushed out on the Ovid-Elsie?
Pardon me?
Will this get pushed out on the Ovid-Elsie Facebook or our website the next
We're going
month?
to put this for sure on the sign and whatever else we can do. Crystal and I will talk about.
You've got tagging us, put on your system a lot there.
We could send this out to all parents, possibly do that. election. The board election is November 5, and filing deadline is July 23. I think that's next week Tuesday. July 23 is the deadline that needs to be filed with Clinton County and St. John's. Superintendent's evaluation, do you have a pamphlet? Yeah, that's in front of you for that also. It's the superintendent evaluation and radar reliability training, and that is Tuesday, August 6th, 5 to 6 p.m. is dinner served at Clinton County RESA. Then the training is for 3 hours, 6 to 9 o'clock. There is availability of online, but not this training itself. In fact, I think online is tomorrow. Okay. And I believe, how many have signed up for this right here? 5 people.
Unless anyone has
I will not be there.
Okay. Yep. My name was Chuck and then Josh. Like,
The next item, just want to say a few things about the school year 24-25. First day for staff is Monday, August 19th. It would be great to have as many board members there at that time if you're available. Breakfast is approximately 8 o'clock, and we have introduction of new staff and other introductions and information for the school year. So that's first day is, as I said, Monday, August 19, 8 p.m. in the high school cafeteria. First day for students is Wednesday, August 21, and school gets on the way. As far as staffing certified, Leonard, we still need one kindergarten teacher. It's posted, we need a kindergarten teacher, so absolutely, Rochelle has been interviewing, and it's still open. EE night, we have an opening for one third grade teacher. We need a third grade teacher at EE night. The middle school, we need one special education teacher. One special education teacher. Non-certified, high school, the certified teachers are taken care of. Thank you for Mr. Tokar and his staff and the applications that came in for those positions. Non-certified, middle school, we have one paraprofessional that needs to be filled yet. So we're on our way, but yet at the same time, school gets started and not that many weeks, and if anyone has not put an application in, please put an application in for those positions. As far as our custodial, food service, other areas, we presently do not have any openings. That completes the report.
bus drivers, are we?
Bus drivers will always take them, but at this time, I haven't heard if we need.
We're good.
Carla just said, good, so, but if there's.
I got
a person,
Billy, what more do I
we'll
need?
always sign them up, we need for substitute drivers also.
And honestly, Brooke, I am gonna get some help wanted. I have, one driver that resigned, and a different driver took that route, which opened his route. I have a sub-driver who has been on it, so our regular routes be good. And then I'll just start posting for some subs, and I'm real close to getting my certification, so we'll be good. We'll be
You
good.
drive every day, right?
Yes.
No.
Between Carla and Billy, we do not want them driving every day, is that right, Bill?
I don't want to drive at all.
He doesn't mean it.
Just talked to him last week, and I think he definitely,
We're clear on it, aren't we, Wayne?
we're clear on that.
Item number 6, old business, we have none at this time. Item number 7, new business. Item A.
Sure. A and B kind of go together, but they're separate items that the Board of Education needs to have a roll call on. A is, and they're both, those are done every year, okay? Tax levy, that those mills there, if I just look at the non-homestead at the top there, 17.8312, that's the, as we talked about a little bit of non-homestead. And then we talk about 4.0, that's a debt, those are for buildings, the due date, that is 2025, and there's a 2032 at 0.62 mils, and a 2043, 3.14. We get all of those amounts from the Clinton County Treasury Department. So it's very important that the board approve this form right here, and it's called Form L-4029.
I'll entertain a motion. I'll entertain a motion on
I move the Board of Education approve the Ovid-Elsie area schools tax levy as presented.
Support. Motion by Mr. Miller, support by Dr. Huff. Discussion. Roll call vote. Ms. Woolley?
Yes.
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 Yes. Motion passes.
The next is the school bond qualification and loan fund. That's the next document there. And that's the annual loan repayment for activity that the Board of Education is required to pass. And that's a total of 7.8 mils. That's the sum of those three debt mills there, okay? And they due at different dates, 25, 32, and 43. But that is the amount that we owe the state of Michigan in the loan fund. So recommend to the board that this board approve the school bond qualification loan fund.
I'll entertain a motion on B.
I move the Board of Education approve the school bond qualification and loan program application.
Support. Motion by Mr. Miller, support by Dr. Huff. Discussion. Roll call vote.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Motion passes.
The next is, we're going to call that a first reading, okay? I think it's good that the Board of Education can take a look at any changes in the handbooks, all right? In the handbooks, we have elementary, in the very first page there, I see, those are the changes. You don't see the handbook itself, you will see that at our next board meeting when you have to act upon them. But those are the changes for the elementary. The next, you will downright see the handbook for middle school. You will see the handbook for high school. You will see the changes for athletic and the changes for transportation. No voting on that, but please take a look at those anytime over the next few weeks, or now if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them, or I'll get answers from the representative principal or the director of those areas. But they will come back to you in the next board meeting, and then you will act on it. Also, first reading, there's one Neola policy, and it's Neola policy 2266 that is being amended into a new policy 2264, and it's Title IX. So Title IX policy there, it's a first reading, and as I said, I'll just read what I have said there. Even though this is a first reading, there are certain states, and that includes the state of Michigan, that they are considering whether to reenact this policy as far as its enforcement in Title IX. There's some disagreements that this is law, okay, but there's some court cases that have been brought up in this case. So in the event that Ovid-Elsie would receive notice to implement these revisions, okay, I would seek guidance from our legal counsel. And so between now and the next board meeting, I will let you know if there's been any registered concerns with regards to this. And if it still remains law, then the Board of Education will have to act upon it at the next board meeting. Any questions? If there are, please give me a call at the office. The next is we have some contracts, and they're loaded up in your live binder. And we're recommending, first of all, the Board of Education, a history teacher at the high school, Emma Harrington, to be recommended for the 24-25 school year. And Emma is here too, so you want to have her talk before you act on it or after, that's entirely up to you. Jason and Emma, go ahead. Sure.
Hi, my name is Emma Harrington. Jason, I'm going to be the new social studies teacher at the high school. This is going to be my 7th year of teaching. I've done my first 6 years at Clare High School, and I'm coming from being a social studies and English teacher there, new to the area. My husband just got a job at MSU, so we're relocating, and I'm really excited to be here.
Thank you.
I move the Board of Education extend a contract to Emma Harrington, history teacher at high school for the 24-25 school year.
Motion by Mr. Miller, support by Mr. Nash. Discussion. Roll call vote.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. Motion passes.
Next, we're recommending that Rebecca Ryder will not be with us this evening, but Rebecca Ryder as a first grade teacher at Leonard Elementary for the school year 24-25.
I move the Board of Education extend a contract to Rebecca Ryder, first grade teacher at Leonard Elementary, 24-25 school year. Support.
Motion by Mr. Miller, support by Mr. Nash. Discussion. Roll call vote, Ms. Woolley.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, motion passes.
The next is, we are very pleased to recommend Lynn Eichenberg. Lynn is not a stranger to Ovid-Elsie area schools. I think I recommended Lynn the first time I was in this seat.
1998.
So that was only a couple of years ago, right? So Lynn has agreed to, she's retired, but she has agreed to come back for 1 school year. And we're recommending that a contract be given to Lynn Eichenberg as a, we call that a long-term substitute at E.E. Knight Elementary for the 24-25 school year.
I'll entertain a motion.
I move the Board of Education extend the contract with Mecklenburg and his long-term substitute at East Elementary, 24-25 school year.
Motion by Mr. Nash, support by Ms. Woolley. Discussion. Roll call vote.
Yes.
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 Yes, motion passes.
Would you like to speak?
Yes. Hi again. I'm really excited to come back to my family here at OB. I've missed you guys, and I'm really looking forward to coming back to Unite and start my 26th year in education. So, yay! Thank you for giving me the opportunity. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we would like to recommend, not as a new employee, he's been with Ovid-Elsie Schools for a number of years, but a 3-year contract for Bill Hiller as a head mechanic.
I move the Board of Education extends a 3-year contract, 24-27, Ovid-Elsie area school, excuse me, for Billy, is that the camp?
Let's go ahead and read it again.
I'm sorry.
There's some kind of code in
I
this.
move to extend a 3-year contract, 24-27 school years. Like, this isn't even,
I got it.
it's not even written.
Um,
I move the Board of Education extend a 3-year contract to Bill Hammond as head mechanic, 24, I'll say, 27 school years.
Okay.
Yes. Support.
Okay. Motion by Mr. Nash, supported by Mr. Miller. Discussion. Roll call vote.
Yes.
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 Yes, motion passes.
The Next is a 3-year contract, therefore that's 2024 through 2027 between Ovid-Elsie area schools, Board of Education, and Carla Perrin as transportation supervisor.
Board of Education extends a 3-year contract, 24/7, between Ovid-Elsie schools and Board of Education. Carl Perrin as transportation supervisor.
Support.
Motion by Mr. Nash, support by Mr. Miller. Discussion.
Yes.
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 Yes, motion passes. Wow. Go ahead. Yes. It's July. Let's go with that. We're fine. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, we have also a 3-year contract, is 2024, we're recommending through 2027 between Ovid-Elsie area schools and Lauren Bryant as the assistant to the mechanic. We call that part-time. Lauren also drives bus, so the rest of the time he assists Billy. So we're recommending that Lauren also have a 3-year contract.
Board of Education extends a 3-year contract, 24/27, between Ovid-Elsie School Board of Education and Warren Bryant as part-time mechanic.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Nash, support by Mr. Miller. Discussion. Roll call vote.
Yes.
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 Yes, motion passes.
We have an employee resignation. We regret to have the resignation from Courtney Loins as a first-grade teacher at Leonard Elementary. It will be effective at the end of the school year 23-24.
I make a motion the Board of Education accepts with regret the resignation of Courtney Loynes as first grade teacher effective at the end of the 2023-2024 school year.
Motion by Ms. Woolley, support by Mr. Nash. Discussion. Roll call vote. Mr.
Yes.
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 Yes, motion passes. At this time, we're going to be entering the closed session under Section 8C of the Open Meetings Act for purpose of negotiations. Oh, you know what we do? I'm
I'll make
sorry.
a motion to go into closed
Do
session.
we have enough board members?
Motion by Dr. Huff, support by Mr. Miller. Discussion.
Do we have enough board members to hold a quorum on the matter here?
Go ahead and explain that to him. She talks about how that council does.
What you do is if a particular board member has a conflict of interest, okay, then they may not discuss or vote on this issue. But at this time, this is just a master agreement going into it. If they would come out and vote on it, then they would have to abstain from the vote, and it would be the majority of the people that are left that do not have a conflict of interest.
So we're going to go in, people with conflict cannot participate, can listen.
But it's two.
No, but we're fine. We'll just
Okay.
explain. Yeah,
Okay.
we should be good.
Thank you.
All right, close that, go into closed session.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait till the new ones come out. They should be coming out this month. So. Yeah, I got 60. For you? Yeah, were they hard to get? No, I mean they were. I had them prior to. Okay, so you actually
Yeah, whatever.
That's awesome.
A little history on that. Way back in the day, you might remember, I used to play with Silver.
Yeah.
I had season tickets. Made the team do special teams. So a bunch of us had season tickets just to go down. I mean, but it was awesome, bro.
Oh,
I mean, that place was rocking back then. Even though they were bad.
we were first, last year was my first year in season. We were up in the row. On Friday.
You could milk and sing it, because the other day you couldn't do that.
It's bothering me what day, you know, it's bothering me really bad because I think it's worked all day and then it's
You guys ever do anything?
Yeah, fun.
I missed you guys.
Awesome.
Take care. Have a good summer. I will see you in a few weeks. Be here before we quit, right?
It won't be actually implemented until January, after Christmas break.
Sure, they got half of our money, a portion of our money, right, out there.
I don't think they take any of it until it's implemented.
I know he was telling us
Yeah.
like in May or something
Yeah,
about.
yep,
it.
so
It's
they
like,
just, I just got an
that meeting.
email.
Just spit out, button out and stuff.
Yeah, and like,
Wander around.
like I talked to one of my drivers today, Dave Foss, and he was like, hey, we have 20 kids. Well, this, we can widen our boundaries and then we can eliminate it. Yeah, yeah. I'm so excited about it. I just got an email today on the meetings, though, and there's 4 of us that are trained on it, which is. Thank you for everything.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
Hang around for them?
I mean, soccer camp goes till 8:30, so
Yeah, no,
I could go home, I might still, we'll see. We'll see how long they take.
yeah, I know,
8, other matters which may properly come before the board.
Just one, people ask us when we're going to get back to the administration building. I have more of an unclear picture of that as how many students we're going to have. I've said the following, I'm hoping we're going to be in there by Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
But I hope we're surprised we get in there before, but did I say Christmas?
What's that?
Taj Mahal.
That's the Taj Mahal. New carpet, new paint on the walls, I don't know if you put old paint on the wall. And Crystal gets a new desk. And I think Wayne might get a new desk too. But what we're holding up for them was like a 4 to 6 week decking that was on hold. And I just don't hear when that's coming in. So that would be about 4 weeks out, so therefore the middle of August. That'd be the end of August, do everything else, maybe realistically, hopefully by the end of September. But you say it
Was the temporary roof holding? We've got.
You know, the temporary roof is holding. Crystal just
I
told me
went
that.
there
Yeah.
today, because we got a lot of rain last night, and there wasn't any water on the floor.
That's what Kevin and I were talking about.
We did
There's
have-
a lot of rain the last month.
We did have like half the trash can full of water, and it's
You
really
know,
nuts.
it's those plastic buckets that thing was like half full, but it didn't come through the last week. We're doing a good job for now.
The flooring's all renovated, so it's completely, we have everything out last Monday. So we moved all the files and everything, the flooring on Wednesday. Finishing it out.
All the asbestos, all they seal it. And as Crystal hasn't told me, Crystal, Ben, or myself, we haven't located certain things, but food lost. Because we're living, you know, and stuff like that. Now the safe is, could you get in the safe?